What is up, guys? Athena here. Welcome back to Code 3 Life. I just got off shift this morning, so I am slightly sleepy, but I'm otherwise good. How are you guys? So I was looking back through my videos, and I have not had like a good old-fashioned just shit show on this channel in a long time because I've either been talking about things or watching TV shows that are actually pretty accurate. And I was just like, what can I do to fix this? Because I've had nothing to bitch about. And so I decided to go back to Chicago Fire because that is a guaranteed shit show. And I've got a friend who watches this show, ironically, of course. And she pointed out that this episode in particular was just terrible. So that is the episode we're diving into today. I decided to go out of order a little bit. I got my computer fixed. Yeah. Oh, one of the cooling fans was real bad. I mean, look at that. I fixed it myself. But I'm more impressed with the computer for limping along on that fan for God knows how long. It's an 8-year-old laptop, so I gotta cut it a little bit of slack. But now it's super quiet and doesn't heat up like at all. So that's exciting. I told you about the bird who laid eggs in my strawberry plant, and I've got some updates on her. A little birdie made her nest in my strawberry plant. It's so beautiful. Now there's 3 eggs. Now there's 4. And it's just super adorable. And the eggs haven't hatched yet. I've been checking every few days, but just 4 eggs. 4 eggs for about a week. Oh, I hit 100 subscribers. Yes, I'm super excited. And I was gonna have the thing for the 100 subscribers thing, and then I didn't have it ready. So maybe that'll be a next video thing. I hope it works out. It might not, but I hope it works out. But yeah, the cat is sleeping in the sun like he do. And he's super cute. Yeah. Okay, let's get this show on the road. This is gonna be Chicago Fire, Season 7, Episode 13. I've heard such terrible things about it. I'm so excited. All right, here we go.
Only a few blocks away. Amber 61's right behind us. You look at that. What's this joker think he's doing? So he's trying to cut through traffic by riding our way.
Ugh. Yeah, people do that. It happens way more on the East Coast from what I've heard from people who've worked on the East Coast. But yeah, like, oh my God. And those jackasses cause wrecks because people see the fire truck go past and they're like, oh, the danger's gone. So they turn back into their lane and make a freaking accident. People are shitty. Jeez.
People got this notion.
There you freaking go. And now they've got to stop and make sure those people are okay. So they can't go to the structure fire because people are shitty. Because people are morons. Oh my God. You know, I'm just gonna make this a PSA every freaking episode. When you see lights and you hear sirens, slow down and move to the right. You know what? When I burn out of EMS, which is how I'm probably gonna go out, let's be honest, I'm gonna make it my life's goal to educate people on this shit. Because what is my job most of the time? Helping people with no fucking education on how life works. Okay.
Please. You're gonna die. Hold on, son. Don't try.
If you die, that'll be removing you from the gene pool, you fucking moron. Oh man, I was being stupid and now I'm facing the direct consequences of my actions, although someone else has to also deal with it for me and now I'm upset. Compassion fatigue is a thing and it's really fucking hard to have compassion for these people.
Feel crepitus. He has subcutaneous emphysema. We gotta intubate. Already on it?
What? I think this is the scene she was talking about. She's like, there's a really terrible scene in it. You're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure this is that scene. So let's go step by step. I feel crepitus. He has subcutaneous emphysema. So crepitus is the feeling that you get when you press on bones that are broken. Subcutaneous emphysema essentially means that there's like air trapped under the skin, so it kind of feels like Rice Krispies under the skin. So that means that, a rib has punctured a lung, and that lung is now like leaking into the skin, which does not mean you have to intubate. It might mean that you might have to decompress. You might have to decompress the chest because a lung may have collapsed. But it does not mean you have to intubate. Also, that looks like an IV kit. Why is she intubating him when he has a gag reflex?
No, just relax.
Yeah, just relax, as I'm literally shoving this tube into your throat. You can't relax the gag reflex. That's why it's called a reflex. You don't have a whole lot of control over that shit.
He's semi-conscious and has a gag reflex. It's causing him to resist the intubation.
Yeah, that's what that means. Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh my god, this is delivering. Oh god, this is just delivering on every level. He's semi-conscious and still has a gag reflex, so he's fighting the intubation. This isn't beer, by the way. It's ginger root beer. Just so you know, I got training later today and I'm not drinking. Not drinking on the job. Ugh, although I kind of want to right now. Okay.
The medics do their job.
It's not working. He's gonna vomit. We need to put...
Yeah! That's what the gag reflex means! It's not working. He's gonna vomit. Then stop. Throw a nose tube in. Decompress if you need to. Breathe with a mask and drive fast. His airway's fine. If he still has a gag reflex, he can probably maintain his own airway. And if he vomits, you fucked it up.
There's a Tomadate and Sedatum now. We don't have that in our regional system. Seriously? Okay, we improvise. 20 milligrams of Versed. That'll be enough to relax the muscle and get the tube in, right?
Where did she pull that number out of? I can guarantee you that if they don't have a Tomadate in their system, which is a sedative used in RSI, which is rapid sequence intubation, where you sedate and paralyze. I love how she said, let's use a Tomadate to sedate him, but didn't say paralyze him, because the problem they're having right now is that he's got a gag reflex, so he needs to be paralyzed and also sedated, because I can't even imagine being paralyzed but still being able to feel everything. So I can guarantee you that if they don't have a Tomadate in their protocols, they definitely will not allow you to just pull some random number of Versed out of your ass and be like, well, we couldn't RSI, so we just fucking shit. 20 will fucking kill him. But it's fine. He's breathing on his own. He's got an airway. But yeah, let's push 20 of Versed, which will tank his pressure, kill his respiratory drive, so that you can pass the tube, because that's the priority right now. This is fucking grade A medicine, ladies and gents.
It's outside of our protocol. We need telemetry approval from a physician. Here, I'll call.
How long is it gonna take?
Good to go now. Your call.
Because I have a feeling that they're going to be like, it's going to take too long, let's just do it. That doesn't fucking work in the real world. Because if that worked in the real world, that's what everyone would do. Yeah, doc, I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't want to wait the 1 or 2 minutes for you to get on the phone. They should have already left. I'm glad one of the paramedics knows the fucking protocols. She should be the one attending, because this other one is a fucking moron who doesn't know anything and is willing to shoot from the hip, you know, because that's what's celebrated in shows like this. She didn't even take blood pressure. There's no blood pressure done. If his pressure is 80/40 and she fucking slams 20 of Versed, she's gonna be working in cardiac arrest in the back of an ambulance, because that's better. Well, at least then she'll be able to get the tube, so priorities.
You okay?
She's sitting in her bed with her boots on. Gross. And by the way, if I wanted to just sit in my room and read, and my partner came in and was like, "Are you okay?" I'd be like, "Not anymore, get out. I want to be alone." That's why I'm here.
Just take it.
They didn't even try and see if it was open. Oh.
Let's get him up. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Man, he's certainly holding on to his legs real well for a dead guy.
Grab his head. I'll start compressions.
Ugh, those compressions. What is this? Are you making bread? Faster, come on, faster.
Come on! There's no rhythm. Come on, he's not done. Buster.
There's a saying, they're not dead till they're warm and dead. So they would need to transport. Like, yeah, just because he's in asystole doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. And she didn't look for very long, because when you've been in cold water for a really long time, your heart rate might be like 10 or 20, but you still might have one. And so her checking for like 5 seconds is not adequate. They would still need to transport this guy unless he's showing obvious signs of death, like dependent lividity or rigor mortis.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. This guy's probably been dead for hours. He's freezing cold. No one's breathing for him. She's doing the world's worst compressions. He's still in asystole. And all of a sudden he goes, and she goes, "We got him!" Are you fucking kidding me? God. And she is right, though. You do need to work him, but still, really? This isn't how real life works. They wouldn't have got him back for a while until he was warmed, which takes hours. It takes hours to warm a human body. So that was Chicago Fire Season 7, Episode 13. And it did not disappoint, in that it disappointed me to the point where I just have lost even more of my faith in humanity. Oh, that was great. I mean, I haven't had like a medical bullshit bitch fest in a really long time. because everything that I've been watching has been like relatively high quality, but it's so good to return to something that I know is gonna be just the shittiest shit. Oh my God. It's like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to have people be like, oh my God, you're like a paramedic, like on Chicago Fire. Like, no, I'm not a paramedic like on Chicago Fire because I know my protocols and I have self-respect. I don't know. Like, I always ask myself after episodes like this, like, why do I do this to myself? It's like people who like watching autopsies or like that pimple popping show or something like that. Like, there's something so horrifying and inhuman about it, and yet you can't look away, like a train wreck. Well, that's what I got for you. So bad. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Please keep on leaving comments because I like reading your comments when they're not stupid. But yeah, just let me know where you're working. Let me know if you have any questions. Share some patient stories with me. If you have more like specific episodes from like 911 and Chicago Fire and stuff like that, let me know. Send them my way so I can review them. I am going to review sirens at some point, but I have not been able to find a way to procure it on the internet because I type it in and they're like, do you mean Siren? The TV show about mermaids with Rob Stark in it? And I'm like, no, I don't mean that. So if you know where to find the TV show Sirens, the one about the ambulances, not the mermaids, you let me know that too. Because I can't find it anywhere and I can't review it until I do that. So thanks you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you guys are all doing well and keeping your head up and stuff. And yeah, I will see you out there. Thanks guys for tuning in.